and welcome to Fresh Global e-procurement registration system. Today, we're going to give you a short overview of what is Fresh Global, what are our objectives, what is the Fresh e-procurement system, how to register as an e-procurement vendor, what are the features of the system, and what are some of the benefits to vendors. What is Fresh Global? Fresh Global is a capacity building and outsourcing consulting firm with offices in Kenya, Uganda, and the USA currently. We possess over 40 combined years of experience with donors in the area of finance and procurement. What are our objectives? Our objective is offering opportunities to vendors through a specific country or region. We want to develop an easier way of bidding via the internet through your smartphones, tablets, and computer. We offer more possibilities of winning local NGO contracts because we represent a consortium of local NGOs. And we want to provide vendor training to increase their chances of winning contracts. Now, as you can see here, and it's not as clear as I would like, but this is representing the e-procurement system. And it represents the life cycle of the procurement from vendor registration to actually ensuring the vendor receives his or her payment. And today we're going to focus on registration. When you open up our system, you will receive a friendly face talking briefly about our e-procurement system. And it will allow you to register as a e-procurement vendor. Once you click on that register button, you are allowed to create a username, password, and if you put in your random code, then you can then click on your continue button. From there, you open up the vendor page. And we advise you to read that brief information there before you click on continue. Once you continue, that section leaves, and now you're able to complete the vendor page. Here you will see the corporation being common. Do not change that. And you will receive a vendor code number automatically. From there, you can go below and enter your vendor name, address, city, and if you are a non-US vendor, then you would click on non-US, and then you can draw down on the country that you are residing. Here it asks for a vendor zip number and a vendor zip +4. You don't necessarily have to fill that out. We do suggest that you create a vendor short name if you like. Over in this section here, vendor type, there are some options there, but it's not necessary that you choose one. Prepaid freight is normally the case with overseas or vendors working overseas. And the payment terms, we normally advise that you indicate 30-day payment terms. That's the best practice with most donors. Anything less than 30 days might not be advantageous to you. So keep that in mind. If you don't indicate anything, you can actually do it when you bid at that time. Here is a required field, your phone number. We ask that you put your phone number, and if you have a second number, by all means, put that in as well. What's important on this page is that you enter your name, email address, and phone number, and click Add Contact. You can add more than one contact if you like, but you at least have to add one contact so we can reach you. And here you will see that the information that is required is complete here, and you have your contact, which is very good. Next, you will see that you have various tabs up here, but only one is highlighted, and that's the vendor note. With the vendor note, we request that you indicate the commodity, services, or items that you are selling. So we will be able to characterize your particular company in various categories in order for those requests for quotations to be sent to you via your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Once that is completed, we ask you to click on the Save button, and when you do that, it takes you back to the first page of our site. Here now, with your username and password, you are now able to log in, and you will see any open bids for you to submit, or any request for quotations for you to submit a bid. And that's the registration of you as a vendor. We will come back to you, ask for a copy of your business registration, come and visit you on your site, and ask you to complete our contract with our terms and conditions to become a e-procurement vendor. Now we're going to go in and talk briefly about some of the features. As we say earlier, that supplier's qualification is much simpler now, and as we demonstrated that earlier, with our system, we now have somewhat synchronized or streamline the bid to award process. We also, with the bid, you can attach a hard copy of the bid, or you can just fill in the required information that is necessary online and submit that as an online bid. A lot of our local NGOs like having more competition, because we've seen that with limited competition, we don't get the best prices. or the best service. And so this has really improved the standardization of the procurement process. Now, what are the benefits? We've indicated one donor, USAID, the local NGO, but we are going to focus on the vendor in this particular case. As we explained earlier, the self-service registration process. Another benefit is it's going to increase your exposure for USAID and other donor procurements. We do offer training periodically on procurement regulations, and your service will receive feedback from local NGOs, which will enhance your possibility of getting more contracts, or if the service is not good, will possibly limit your chances. So we are looking for the best price and the best service. Also, one benefit that I think both vendors and local NGOs would appreciate is that this takes out or minimize the corrupt commissions that are often involved in many of the procurement that are often going on throughout many countries. We also ensure vendors of timely payments, and if the local NGO does not pay on time, the local NGO has to pay a late penalty charge, which is then given to the vendor. And we think this system will definitely increase your service, increase your sales, and your profitability if you provide the best price and the best service. So we at Fresh Global believe that bringing more opportunities to your company is definitely going to help your company grow. And so we encourage you to register today and become an e-procurement vendor. If you have any questions, please contact Evelyn or Kamal below at the email indicated. And I want to wish you a wonderful day, or evening, or night. Thank you all for attending this e-procurement registration presentation. Thank you.